Earlier in the show, we introduced you to an incredible student athlete on the football team, reserve quarterback Christian Ellsworth. He represents UNI in the Missouri Valley Conference on the national stage as he serves on the NCAA Student Athlete Advisory Committee. Christian has a voice on impacting many aspects of college athletics. Here are his final thoughts on why this is such a valuable opportunity.
So I want to coach in the future, and I think this experience is going to just give me perspectives that not every coach in my generation in 10 to 15 years will have. So I, as a student athlete, will be sitting on these committees and am sitting on these committees that are basically laying the foundation to what football is going to be like when I'm done playing. So I have a hand in basically what it's going to be like for me in 15 years and having to recruit these kids with all the recruiting work that we're doing with the Football Oversight Committee, how I'm going to manage my rosters with the 4-game redshirt rule that came out of the Football Oversight Committee. So it's just cool to sit back and really think about, okay, what I'm voting on now and what I have a hand in now and what I have a say in making this legislation for the landscape of college football, and then just on the national committee, a hand in all these legislative pieces that have an effect on all college athletics. So this opportunity to represent UNI in the Missouri Valley Conference and now all Division I athletes, specifically all Division I football players across the country, has just given me so many opportunities not only to network but just to really give student athletes a voice, allow the general public and coaches and administration to really kind of take a step back and say, okay, the student athletes are the most important piece here. And without the student athletes and without the student athletes' voice, we wouldn't have the NCAA. So that's why I take a lot of pride in what I do, and I'm just so thankful to have this opportunity to represent all student athletes.